and that's why I don't like this. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. How are you all doing? Are you ready for another little adventure on the North Sea? So, MC inspections. Woohoo! The MC were down yesterday to inspect 3 boats, I do believe. Luckily enough, one of them was already on the pier already, but the other 2 have been tied to the pier. Yes, more bureaucracy from the government, and it's only silly little things. The poor fellow over here, the Fiddler's Green, now red, has been tied to the wall for the name on his life belt being a little bit scraped. He needs an emergency hydraulic shut off, and he needs a new fuel stop off valve. How they can't say you can still go to sea but get that done within a month, something like that, I don't know. It's just absolutely pure. Nah, I'm not even going to say the word. I do believe the other little boat that got inspected didn't pass either, and I don't know the details of that one, but if that's the 3 boats that they've inspected at Dunbar, they've got another 3 today. If they get tied to the wall, then something seriously needs to be said about how the MC are running things. Typical government group though, isn't it? And we've got our in the water survey this year as well, so that'll be interesting. And don't worry guys, I'm going to ask them if I can film. I can guarantee you they'll say no, but I've been looking it up, and lawfully, as long as they're on private property, which they will be, I can still film them. Eee. Right, anyway guys, we're not going to upset a lot of people this morning. We're going to go out and we're going to enjoy our day, because yesterday was terrible. I'll tell you all about that in a little while. So guys, Jeff and I went out yesterday to film our anniversary day. It's been over a year since the Lindsay B's been launched, so we thought, well, we better go and do a little video for you all. However, it was a terrible day. the weather was absolutely abysmal. It was chucking it down. Swell was pretty bad. I know, I mean, poor Jeff, he felt sick guy quick, I tell you. Yeah, so we were on our 5th, 6th fleet and the boat wasn't reacting too well. While she was under load, she was vibrating a hell of a lot. I thought, aha, something's not right here. So we ended up coming in and yeah, it looks like the hydraulic clutch and pump was loose a little bit, and that's what was making the vibration. So I went round the whole engine and everything like that and tightened everything up, and hopefully this morning everything will be ticketed boop when I put these hydraulics in, because it's fine when it's running itself, because obviously I tested it in the harbour, but you'll not know until the actual pothauler's under load, i.e. actually pulling the pots aboard. Also, in fact I'm going to have to show you, with all the bad weather and that, I think it's knackered my plotter and I've no money to get another one. Oh dear. Look at this. This bit here. I've no freaking money, man. It's been 5 weeks since I was last out. And let's see, the MCA folk have no realisation about fishing. They really don't. They all think that we're little ships because that's how they charge us. £147 an hour they can charge when they come back on a second visit. First visit's free, second visit £147 an hour, minimum 4 hours. So you're 1200 quid for that if they have to come back. And if you have a wee, well, that's not quite right, blah blah blah, they go through your boat even more and tie you up for even more, so it'll cost you more money, more time. Honestly, no got a frickin' clue. I'm still not going to say the word, by the way. Right, anyway, I'm going to shut up now and we're going to start pulling pots, because I've been dying to do this for frickin' weeks. Here we go. Oh, it's nice to get working. Absolutely beautiful. Lovely male lobster. So guys, welcome to Flea 6. Yeah, we got to the point where we finished yesterday, and now we're going out to do the 4 that didn't get pulled yesterday, so we'll have a little bit of steam, so that gives us a little time to have a little chat. Now, I need to catch up on a lot of things. Yes, we did get the fleet back, and wow, it would have to be the next again day when I didn't have the cameras. So that's why you never got a vlog about it. So rest assured, we got the fleet back. I actually done it really well. I caught it right on the end between the last creel and the weight. Absolutely perfect, couldn't ask any better. Sorted it out within half an hour. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So we were very lucky there indeed. Right, a little story for you then. More MCA scary stories. We've got a local boat, Cygnus 21, exactly the same as the Lindsay B, and she was going through her MCA. Now they told him, oh, can't have that, we've got to cover up the scuppers and put a wee drain wheel in. So the boy wasn't very happy with that, so he spent £2,000 on drawings, handed it into the MCA. The MCA turned around and says, oh wait a minute, that's going to affect your stability. I'll just leave your scuppers the way they are then, after spending £2,000. Now that's a local boat, that's not very far away from Dunbar, and it's just scary how they can change their mind like that no matter what the cost to you, to the blooming guy that's out there trying to earn a little crust. Like I say, they've no idea about what fishing's like. They all think we're little ships, and that just ain't the case. Yes, we've got to have some sort of legislation about how safe your boat is, of course we do. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's the way they're going about implementing their laws, which are actually just guidance. Because if you look at every single notice that they've got, it's all guidance. MGN's Marine Guidance Notice. Okay, what I mean? It says it all. So you don't have to say what they say as law. Yes, they have laws, but just because an inspector says something doesn't mean to say you have to follow it. And you can appeal. If you're not happy the way the inspector's inspecting your boat, which is probably, unless they've got experience, they'll know kind of what they're talking about with half of these new inspectors, because they're all checklist Charlies. Yeah, it's just getting to a state of affairs where they're no wanting fishing boats at sea. That's what the guys are kind of narrowing it down to. They're making it so hard for you to pass a MC inspection that you're just going to get fed up and sell up, which a lot of fishermen sadly already have. I mean, I know a guy that's been at the job for 45 years, he only had 5 years left. Just had bought a new trawler as well. Gave it up. So I'm not dealing with this rubbish. I'd rather start shelves at Asda than this carry on. And it's sad, it really is sad. But thanks to one of our lovely viewers, he actually explained to me exactly what all this is about. This is called the Parkinson system. Now what happens is the government make themselves important within an industry, and piece by piece they destroy that industry by making themselves look important. Sound familiar? It's been the fishing industry since the 1970s, and there's no much left, no much bones to pick it now. The vultures have already had the best of the meat. So anyway, that was your Barry's rant this morning. Right, I'm going to keep quiet and we're just going to enjoy the rest of this vlog. Sorry guys, but oh, you've got to get it off the chest, you really do, because it's just getting ridiculous, it really is. Crab, little male crab. Once again, we call these Creels. Creels. Male crab, we call the females queenies, but at Dunbar we call them poos. Why would we call them poos? I have no idea. Nobody's ever figured it out. There's a few ideas. One is when you cook them, it smells like, and the other one is when you're pulling them out the creel, you really have to give them a right good yank to get them out. That was back in the old days. Today they're a wee bit more placid. How things have changed. Ooh guys, have I got a treat for yous? Look at these lovely buggers. The teeth on them. Now they're called Atlantic wolffish, and my god, their bite, once the bite on, they lock on, that is it. It's index that they didn't give up until they can take fingers off, put it that way. And obviously we've got two in the creel, but I've got a way dealing with that. I ain't putting my fingers in nowhere in there. I'm not saying that I can't, I just say I won't. I'm not that daft. The way we deal with jaws of death, put the creel up like that, give it my shake, and out they go. And look, I've still got all my digits. Yes, I would have liked to have you had a closer look, however, one I could have handled, two at the same time, nah. You can call me cowards all you want, or use fishermen, but hey ho, like I say, I've still got them all. Up there for thinking, down there for sitting. Right, I'll catch you at the last fleet, guys. Okay guys, I'm back. It's only the next again creel for the Atlantic wolffish, and look what was in this one. For those of you that are squeamish, don't look. There's a baby one. Look at the teeth on that. Ah, come and get you. Yeah, that's a young. What's happened here is the seals had it through the creel. The seals are very patient, and what they do is they swim around the creel and wait until a wee bit of the tail's poking through the mesh, and once they get a hold of that fish with through that mesh, it's index for the fish, and they just chomp 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 until there's nothing left. Oh dear. Hey, Mother Nature, you can't win against her, that's for sure. Right, hopefully this time I'll see you at the last fleet. So ladies and gentlemen, you've joined us for the last fleet, at last. Got one lobster out that last fleet. But another 4 Atlantic wolffish. Crazy man. Must be the time of year for them. Still got a little bit vibration with the boat. Don't know what on earth's going on there. I think when I get in I'm going to check the feet of the engine, because it has to be that. Everything else was all tightened up yesterday. It just seems to be at certain revs, the boat's just getting a right quiver. I don't like it, so we'll fix it. sun and the heat's right away, the clouds have come across and it's got a good bit cooler. So there's your weather report for today. Tell I've not done this for a while, I'm actually quite tired. Sign of old age, that. Just take it when I stick another 4 fleets into. 4 fleets of 12 as well. But they're ridden gear, so they should be a lot lighter to throw about. I hope. And my plotter's getting worse. So I'm definitely going to have to buy a new plotter. There goes another 500 quid. No mean nothing in weeks. And then you get problems like this. Plotters, engines. Then MCA come knocking on your door. £147 an hour. Minimum 4 hours on a return visit. Lovely. It really is lovely. All government groups, I'd love to see them do your job for a week and see what they end up with at the end of the week. Things would certainly change then. Oh, Barry's right money of the day, innit? But that's the thing about my channel, it's always the truth. I shall always tell you the truth. And the truth is, the MCA have no clue what they're doing when it comes to the smaller end of the fishing industry. No one size fits all. It seems to be, you wouldn't put your car into the garage for an MOT and then the MOT guy comes along and says, I think your car's alright for the road, but my mate here doesn't think it's alright, so we're just going to tie it to the, you can't drive your car name here. Because that's exactly what they're doing. No, one inspector is doing the same as the other inspector. They don't have set rules to follow. Even their lovely little guidebook says, right in this first page, guidance only. It will all depend on the inspector on the day. I mean, that's a free rein. They can do what they want, when they want and how they want. But it's people's lives that they're dealing with here. This is our income, this is our livelihood. And it's in our best interest to look after that interest. It just seems to be getting beyond a joke. Paper pushers as usual. Folk behind the desk that's not got a clue. Oh, wait a minute. I do apologise. It's some professor down in Southampton University. That's where they're getting all their numbers and they play with models and tanks, etc. Because all boats are the same shape, eh? They do the same job. Absolutely ludicrous. Oh, I really need to stop talking. I can foresee the MCA making an example of one man in his boat. Because I'll bet my bottom dollar on that. Right, shut up, Barry. Flag end's approaching. Let's get on with it, son. Last fleet. Do you think we're going to get something in it, guys? Let's find out, eh? Right, let's see where you are. There we go. show you the catch in a wee minute, guys. Here we go, guys. 12 of the finest beasties. So there we have it, guys, that's today's work. Hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I'm sorry for the moaning on MCA, but it just seems to be, they are just as bad as people stealing direct from your creels, because they've got the power to do so. They can do so much more, and it's just no fair. It's an unjust system, it really is. Yes, you can, like I said, you can appeal against their decisions and stuff like that, but you've heard the stories. I mean, it's just my way or no way with them. But anyway, I'm not going to go any more into it, because this is the end of the vlog and I want to end on a cheery note. We've got 12 lobsters today. It's a beautiful day, the sun is shining, the sea is calm. We'll get a quick pan round. Lovely. Girls are happy. And now it's time to end this vlog. So if you've enjoyed this vlog, guys, please give it a thumbs up. Please write a comment below if you have any questions, and please subscribe to the channel. That's always a biggie, always very helpful indeed, especially in YouTube land. Until your next vlog, my friends, all the very best.